Funny how they never put up the price for that. That shit's hilarious. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, never judge a book by the cover. Oh, na, 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 na. Fuck, this shit is just, Now, I'm good. What in the world is this woman doing? That shit's funny. Mm-mm, mm-mm. 4:15. That is crazy. Good. Black. Hmm. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Unreal. Oh well. Such is life. Hey Tanya, how you doing? You got a front seat? That's good. I'm good. Hey Marilyn, how are you? Long time no see. How you been? Oh boy. Same shit, different day. I'm tired. I worked on and off. You good? Good to hear. Yeah, it's retrograde, so you know how that goes. Retrogrades in full effect, full of bullshit. People are getting dumb and dumber. Well, it's bad. It's best you being honest. You know, it's best being honest and not being honest at all. Okay, Marina. What an 80-year-old told me so much truth. That's true. That's good advice. Barbie will be back after these messages. Well, I hope it worked. See, the thing is, sometimes you gotta say shit like, you know. Well, at the end of the day, life's gonna go on without everyone. Everyone. What you can't do today, you just have to do tomorrow. It's life. Sometimes, you know, people gotta understand that you can't do shit. You can't do shit. And when you can, you can. Some people just, you know, want everything done now. Sometimes now don't come. I had a conversation with one of my DJ friends today, and he said that, you know, there's like five people that he will never deal with again musically. And he told me, and I was shocked at the list of the people that he told me about. And then I told him, I said, well, I've had my share of people that I don't want to deal with no more either. But at the end of the day, you can't expect too much. Not everybody's going to be like you, do the things you do, say the things you say, act the way you act. So people got to understand, like, it's not always going to be great, not always going to be bad, but you just take it as you go. Like, just do what's best for you at the end of the day. That's my advice for everybody. Yeah. You can never please your boss 100%. When you work for yourself, it's never enough. You got to figure out this, you got to do that, you got to work for this person, work for that person. Like, it's just an outright pain in the ass. Yeah. So it's just the way it is. It's probably never gonna, like, stop. We can do it. But at the end of the day, all I know is I do what I gotta do for myself and the people I love, and that's all that matters. If I do that, I'm happy. The people around me are happy, then I'm good. Fuck everybody else. That's my uh that's my whole thing. Good evening, Barbie. Marilyn, thanks for the super chat. You said what are YGs? Okay, let me check. Hello. Okay, what? Well, I would say this person YJ's thoughts are, they would like to start something new and do a project with you. They feel like they can trust you. They feel like, they respect your knowledge and respect what you do, and they wouldn't mind, doing this project with you. They're into new ideas and new things. But I would say that this person, like, has, like, dealt with people in the past, and they just don't want to make that mistake of doing that with you. Like, that's their feelings, but their thoughts are positive about you. Like, they want to do a project with you, and they feel like they can trust you, and they think that, you know doing this with you would be something new for them. And they probably like your ideas, or they're gonna like your ideas, and they feel like, you have a good reputation. They feel like they can be happy working with you, but in the back of their mind, their feelings are saying, hey, I hope I'm not gonna fuck myself over again, or get involved with another person that's gonna take me for a ride and then dump me when they get successful, or when the project's finished, they won't care about me no more. So the thoughts are great, great thoughts this person has about you and proposing this project of working together. Yes, they're all for that. But their feelings are still in the back of their mind saying, I hope that if I do this project with Marilyn, she doesn't kick me to the curb afterwards when it's all done. I want to continue to do things and continue to trust somebody that, I can get used to working with and do things with. So that's the only, downfall, is their feelings, is, I hope I don't get screwed again on another project and helping somebody. So this person is more worried about whether or not, it's not going to work, or it is going to work. So, but they're looking forward to, and I feel like they want to do it for sure. but in the back of their mind, they just don't want to get screwed again. So, but otherwise, that I got good things here, Maryland. Nothing bad. I would say that they would definitely get back to you and do the project with you. Just try not to give them a reason to think negative or to think negative thoughts, and make it clear to them that you're not going to screw them over and you're not the people that they dealt with in the past. I would say reassure them that you're serious and you really want to do it, which I'm sure you probably will. But I would say reassure them to make things better, to make their feelings better. But otherwise, that it looks good. I feel like they will work with you. What did you guys have for dinner tonight? Anything special? I had spaghetti and meatballs. I haven't had spaghetti and meatballs in years, and then I had it a couple months. I had it like 2 months ago, and then I had it again last night. And I was like, shit, I can't believe I'm eating spaghetti and meatballs. Like shit that I ate like multiple times when I was younger. Sometimes you get fed up of food, and you're like, I don't really want that shit again. I'm sick and tired of this shit. Everybody had the urge to eat it. It was good too. It wasn't that bad. It was turkey meatballs instead of meat, beef meatballs and shit. Tanya, you had chicken and vegetables. Fancy TV dinner. Sounds good. I like chicken and vegetables. Marilyn, you had a salad. That's good. I like salad. Hey, Fiona, how you doing? Tomorrow I'm gonna have pizza and wings with my nephew because my sister's going out to a birthday party. So me and my nephew are gonna have takeout tomorrow. We're gonna grab a pizza and some wings tomorrow. He's excited. He's like, yes, sounds good to me. It's pretty windy here today too. The weather's been so-so, not that bad. But the wind's picked up. It's not like really, really windy, but like it's like probably like 25 miles an hour. And every now and then like a serious gust of winds come through and like and you're like, what the fuck? Oh Lord. Some people. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Your friend and I went to a Mexican restaurant for tacos and guacamole chips and salad. Dang, that sounds good. I had tacos what it was last week, I think. Last week I had tacos, didn't I? I think it was last Wednesday or last Thursday. I can't remember when yeah, I think it was last Wednesday I had tacos. That's pretty good. I made them myself. I like nacho cheese tacos, the shells. Shit the bomb. I eat tacos different from a lot of people. I don't really put salsa or any red sauce in there or any sauce that comes with the damn thing. I like to put mayonnaise on my taco shells and fill it with meat, onions, and mushrooms and cheese. That's how I eat my tacos. Probably no one in the world does that but me. But that's how I like it. I just can't eat red sauce like that. Even when I eat spaghetti and meatballs, I don't put too much sauce. I don't really like a whole heap of sauce. It's kind of like, yeah. How you doing, Lisa? Your besties. It was her first time at this restaurant. We both brought him tacos for our kids too. Oh, that's nice, Barbie. I'm glad you had a good time with your bestie and even bring food home for everybody. That's good. You're such a good mommy. And granny. You're good. I got your donation. Thank you. You never had mayo on tacos? You should try it. It's good. If you like mayonnaise, then you like mayo on the taco with all the ingredients. Me and my nephew do it all the time, and he says that no one he knows does it. And I told him the only reason not because me and him don't really like red sauce and things like that, like or salsa. We don't really like that. I mean, well, I'll eat it if I eat it with like chips or something, but not in a taco. Like, yeah. Mayo grosses you out. I know a lot of people that can't. My cousin, he hates mayonnaise. And my one of my best friends, he goes, "Don't you dare put that shit on the table, and don't you dare put that shit nowhere near me." He makes me laugh. I'll never forget. I got him a burger, and I just assumed he liked mayonnaise and ketchup, right? He was like, "You put mayonnaise on this thing, man? Fuck." I was like, "Well, you didn't say what you wanted." He goes, "I know, man. I forgot." I said, "Well, majority of the people like mayonnaise and ketchup on their burgers." And so he scraped it all off, and then he ate the burger afterwards when he scraped it off. I said, "Look, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Like, but I just thought you wanted something." He goes, "Ketchup was fine, but not mayonnaise." I was like, "Wow, bro, it's all good." And after that, I knew he never liked mayonnaise. Everybody in my family loves mayonnaise, so everybody likes what they like. Some people can't stand shit. You know, I love mayonnaise. I eat it on everything. Yeah, if you make a taco, just put the mayonnaise inside the taco, like spread it around with the knife or just squirt it on there and then put the meat in there or however you eat it. I usually put the meat, cheese, mushrooms, and onions. That's how I eat my tacos. And I eat the nacho cheese shell that you get. It's fucking delicious. I love it. I'm not really a big ketchup fan, but I like ketchup on my French fries and seasoning salt and stuff like that. And I'll put a little bit of ketchup on my burger. The only way I eat mustard is if I eat tartar sauce. Tartar sauce is mustard, relish, and mayonnaise all together, and it comes out like yellow. And I love like tartar sauce on my fish sandwiches. Like yesterday, I had a fish sandwich with raisin bread, onions, and tartar sauce, and it was bliss. You hate mushrooms? Yeah. See, a lot of people don't like. A lot of people in my family don't like mushrooms. Only me and my sister like mushrooms. My nephews don't like mushrooms. I don't really eat sushi like that. No, I've tried it a few times, but I don't really like. I'm not a fan of sushi. I never have been. But my nephews and my sister, they love sushi. They eat it like at least once every week, once a week. They love it. I try sometimes, and I'm not really a big fan of it, to be honest. My nephew eats sushi with mayonnaise and all that, yeah, and my sister. All right, Lisa. Um, Lisa, let me see you. You said you want a March general reading. Let me see. I believe that's what you said on the thing here. It says March reading. All right, cool. All right. Team Mayo. Meanwhile, Fiona's over here like, oh, gross. Holy shit. Cards came flying up. All right, let's try that again. It's okay, Fiona. You're entitled to like what you want. And trust me, I know. No, it wasn't the tower, it's the Ace of Pentacles. So that's good. But that just flew. I don't really read pop outs anyway. I don't believe in that. But, some people like to know what flies out. If it hits the ground, it's nothing to do with the reading. It has to be in my hands in order for it to work. That's how I like. But yeah. Yeah, February was kind of weird, but it's life. What can we do? All right, looks like March might be difficult for you as well in some ways. It looks like you're not going to be happy with certain things and the way things go. You might be disappointed in things that don't happen. You might have a plan that might not come through, and you might feel like conflict you have or obstacles you're going through. You might feel unsatisfied about, how you struggle, how do you get things, how are you going to do this, how you're going to do that. Um, you might also feel like tempted to do something, but then if you do it, it's not going to work. Or if you do it, there might be some interference, or you might have lost your faith in like certain situations or getting something done that doesn't get done. But the good positive thing is that if you have patience and you try to bring things together instead of moving away from 'em, and you manage your time and you find like you make adjustments, and you can find success and you can find these things, but it has to be through you. You have to balance it all out. You got to make it all happen. So the only person that can make things happen is you yourself. So if you take, the bull by the horns, like what that's saying, as I got that vision in my head, like that's pretty much what you have to do. You have to like make things happen. You can't just sit on your couch and be like, okay, let's see what life brings. That's not gonna happen. So basically, in the month of March, you have the ability to make things happen, and you got the chance to adjust things and be patient and bring everything together. But it's up to you, because if you don't do that, you're gonna still be disappointed. You're still gonna be like kind of like you're gonna have a lot of delays, and you're gonna be like not happy, and you're gonna want to separate yourself from other people, because then you're gonna be like, you know what, I can't believe this shit's happening, or I can't believe I'm still here trying to make things happen and it's not happening. So without your effort to make things better, then there is nothing that's gonna happen better than last month. So in order to make this month better, you have to get yourself in gear. Like you got to make shit happen. You got to do everything possible, because the people around you or the situations that you're in is not going to get better. So when I get the temperance card, it shows a woman trying to, you know, do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, trying to balance herself out and find the right situation, the right combination, the right time, the right plan, the right, the right week to do things, the right day to do things. So it basically is up to you to get things done. You control your own destiny in the month of March. And if you don't, then it's just gonna feel stuck. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. It just tells me that you might be over worried about things and you feel like things aren't complete. But, if you expect things in a good way and you stay positive, then positive things can happen. And if you need help from someone, then they're willing to help you. But that's only if you ask. So there's a saying that I say is closed mouths don't get help, don't get fed. Well, if you're walking a tightrope, and then it's up to you to get off the rope and walk on the ground and make shit happen. So this month depends on you and what decisions you make and how you're going to deal with it. And if you don't, then it's just going to stay the same and you're going to be upset and you're going to have more delays and more issues. I didn't want to yawn yet. Well, I'm glad it makes sense, but you got to remember that the only way it's going to get better is if you get off your ass and make shit happen. I always say that to everyone. If we don't get off our asses and make shit happen, then nothing's going to happen. That's twice. Twice what? You're welcome, Lisa. Just remember that the only. Oh, I yawned twice. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. I forgot what I just did. But yeah, Lisa, I believe that we can all change things and make things better. We just have to do it. You know what I mean? And if you really think about it, it makes sense. I say it to myself every day. Every day I wake up, I'm like this morning I woke up and I was like, fuck, man, I gotta meet the plumber. I gotta meet the Tyler guy. I gotta be there at 8 o'clock here at the house. Make sure I open up. Make sure I do this. Make sure I do that. And I went to bed early last night. I was in my bed before midnight. I woke up at like some wee hour of the morning. And then I got up and then I heard my stupid alarm go off. And then I was like, okay, let me get my shit in gear. Let me go and get ready. And I went out there, met those guys, told them what they had to do, what's got to be done, blah, blah, blah. I had to listen to bullshit drama, grown ass men crying and fucking bitching and moaning about their lives. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to go get some breakfast. I ain't got the time to be listening to nobody's bullshit. I don't know how like grown men my age complain and bitch and moan about their lives. I'm not that type of person. Like, I'm so grateful for my life and grateful for life and grateful that, I've been through a lot these past few months and you wouldn't think so, you know, because I know that life goes on. It's that simple. Life goes on, shit happens. You got to make the best of every day and don't dwell too much on negative things or things you can't change. And if you do that, your life should be good to a certain extent. But, well, there you go, Lisa, Yeah. Sometimes you got to, you got to make sacrifices, you got to make adjustments, just like the cards say there. The temperance card is making those adjustments and managing your time, managing your life, finding, being patient, doing what you got to do, finding balance. That's you. That's what you got to do. We all do, not just you, but everybody. We should do it, but some of us won't. And some of us don't. And some of us do half and then don't do the other half. Or we do it for a few days and then that's it. I go through it all the time. The one thing I can't stand is dealing with everybody else. That's what I don't like. I can't stand like listening to people complain about their lives and they don't do nothing about it. That's one thing I don't like. Like there's a guy that works that does the tiling here. He's a good friend of mine. He's a good person all around. You know, I respect him for taking the challenge that he's taken and what he's been through. But I don't respect him for like, you know, coming to work and just, you know, every week you got a fucking problem, and you don't fix it. Like the reason you're sick all the time is because you smoke dirty cigarettes, you drink fucking coffee, you don't eat no food, you're ruining your insides of your body. And all you do is talk, 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 oh shit, oh damn, you're negative. You know. Today he came to work, oh man, I'm not feeling well, my throat hurts. My stepson came home from his dad's house and he must have brought germs with him home. And I was like, shut your bitch ass up, man. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, man. I don't want to hear your fucking bullshit, man. Just go suck on some cough drops or take a Tylenol and shut up and work, man. You're a grown fucking man, man. Shut your ass up and go to work. I don't want to hear your damn problems first thing in the morning, bro. The world don't revolve around you. We got work to do around here. Come on, bro. That's what I wanted to say to him in my mind. My mind speaks, and I listen to my mind say the things it wants to say. But if I were to say the things I was going to say, then nobody would fucking speak to me no more. And I would be okay with that. But I try to bite my tongue every day because I want to say shit to people, but I don't want to because I'm not perfect either. But at least I'm not gonna sit there and fucking complain all damn day like about my life because I don't complain about shit too much. I just complain about dumb people like I am now. I'm complaining about how stupid people are. Like you have a good life, man. You're not in the hospital, bro. You're not suffering from cancer. One of my friends' mom got diagnosed with cancer today from the doctor. She's like 80 years old. And you're worried about fucking a sore throat and sucking on some cough drops, bro. Man, shut your ass up, man. Shut the fuck up. That's what I want to say to him, but like, he's a sensitive guy. See, he's an Aries, so Aries guys they get too sensitive. Like they want to just kill you and shit. They want to fuck you off if you say the truth to them. So, I deal with these things all the time. And then the plumber, he's my friend's partner. And I said, look, man, congrats on going on your own, man. And I was telling your partner all this time you should do that. Like, I'm proud of you guys. You know, there's always going to be work for electricians and plumbers and shit. So keep going, bro, and just, don't overdo it. Just make it steady and do your thing. You know, work on your reputation. You know what you're doing. You've been doing it for years. And he was like, "Yeah, man, thanks, bro. I don't even know this guy. I just know him. I just know that he's my friend's partner, and he came to do the job today. And his helper was my friend's son. So then I got them. Being positive with them, and I got this other jackass coming to me talking about he's got a sore throat. Man, get the fuck out of here. Shut your ass up. I swear, my mind is so rude. My mind says things to me, and I'm like, don't say it, Mark. Just leave him alone. Let him talk. He's a little baby. Just go about your business. I try not to be bad or rude or say things back or like think things, but I can't help myself. My mind just has a mind of its own. And somebody like complains or something, my mind says, "Shut up. You don't even know what life is." Like, yeah, he was whining, man, like a little baby. Oh my God, my stepson came home for the weekend, and he was with those other kids and bring home some germs, and now I'm sick, and my other stepson's sick. Man. I would touch you, but I'll give you my elbow. What's up, bro? Cool. I don't know if I'm gonna work too long, but I'm gonna try and do my best. I got some cough drops here. I wanted to go like this, look. Shut up. That was my first instinct. At 8 o'clock in the morning, you're coming to me, crying. I felt like saying, "Well, go to fuck him, then. I ain't listening to you. You're my age. You're a grown man. You know how many times I've worked sick and went places where I'm all sick and shit. I don't give a fuck. Life goes on, man. Blow your nose, cough, do whatever you gotta do." And people walking around with COVID and shit, man. You're worried about some damn sore throat. Always complaining, man. You chose the life. I felt like telling him, you chose the life you're in. You chose to be with a woman that's got kids. You married a woman that has kids. So that's your fault. So what you think? Because you think if you marry somebody with no kids and you come home to your wife and she's got a cold, you're not gonna get it? Even if you're single and you live alone, you can come home and come home with a cold or come home with a sore throat, bro. It's not the kid's fault. It's not nobody's fault. It's your own. And if your immune system was decent, which it isn't, because smoking dirty cigarettes and drinking coffee all day and not eating healthy food is going to ruin your immune system. And that's why you get sick all the time. But I tell you that and you get mad at me or you don't speak to me for like an hour or two, or you realize that I'm right, but you deny it. And then it makes me want to throw something at you because you're doing it to yourself. So if you're complaining genuinely about something genuine, I'll listen to you and I'll feel some type of way. But if you are destroying your own body and you're sick, then what do you want me to do? Say great job? Well, don't you think it's because you smoke cigarettes all day and smoke weed and drink coffee all day and you don't even drink water? You don't drink anything else but coffee and you don't even eat decent food for lunch. So what do you want me to do? Like give you a hand, a round of applause? Yeah, well, you know, Aries is a sign that does that very often. I know a few people that do that. Not every Aries is gonna do it, obviously, but the Aries people that I know, they all act the same. My oldest sister's an Aries, and she's the same way. Oh, I need to take Razepam pills to sleep because I got so much stress. Oh my God. She's been a school teacher for 25 years and you still got stress as a school teacher? I don't know any other school teacher that has stress at 25 years of being in the game. I've been on my own, had my own business for 20 years. This year will make 20 years I've been on my own. I ain't got no stress about work. I know what I'm gotta do. I go to work, I'm confident as fuck. If you tell me, look, I want you to fix this and this, yeah, sure, no problem. I got you. You think I'm gonna take a razepam the night before because I can't sleep? What type of fucking bullshit is that? A lot of people have bullshit in their minds. See, their minds take over. Their mind tells them that they need something. You don't need nothing. You just need to shut up and go to sleep. Close your eyes and bang, you're good to go. Don't think no more. Think about sleeping. When you're in your bed, think about yourself right then and there. I'm here. I'm closing my eyes. I'm laying down in my comfy bed. I have a pillow to lay on. And now I'm going to go to sleep and I'm going to think about good things. Fuck. Oh, I have to take a pill. No, you don't. It's in your mind. Your mind tells you need that shit. Your mind is a powerful thing. You just got to learn how to use it. My mind tells me every day, you see this person in front of you you're talking to, they're dumb as shit. Don't say nothing to them. Don't tell them your plans. Don't tell them nothing. Just go away. Tell them you got to use the bathroom or press something on your phone to make the phone ring. Hey, kitty. How you doing? You heading to bed? Pit stop. Hear me talking shit? That's good. You too, sweetheart. Have a great night. I'm over here just talking about how stupid people are. Same thing. Same shit, different day. It ain't easy. Some people will never learn. I don't know, sometimes I say things that might offend people, but if you do the things that I'm saying, I'm not really referring to you. I'm just referring to specific people because they complain about it. That's all. I just don't like people who do things and complain about it. All you do is fucking complain about shit. And there's all these people out there that got a worse life than you, and you're sitting there complaining. That's why you don't really hear me complaining about like certain things or like a certain subject or like a. I usually complain about people complaining. But like, I'm so grateful to get up every day and not have a disease or not have nothing wrong with me. Like, you know how important like things are, you know? Important your life is compared to like somebody who has some bullshit going on in their life. Like real bullshit, not the bullshit you talking about. Yes, Tanya makes videos too. Best videos ever. Yeah, she takes us on her adventures of buying groceries, making a haul, going on her scooter, going to these really cool places. You know. There's a video of her sitting on a bench eating ice cream, or it was drinking coffee or something like that, or something she was eating or drinking. And then a bird went on a tree and took a shit right in front of her. And we thought that was the best thing ever. She had a lot of good luck after that, see. Fiona, you said, Mark, have you checked out Candace Owens' latest Charlie Kirk episodes? It's so good, such good journey she's doing. Yeah, I see like clips of her things and how she's like accusing Erica of like killing him and stuff. Apparently, uh, hey, Candace has been right about a few things. You know, she was right about the Macron, the Bridget Macron being a man, tranny ass. Apparently, the guy, you know, is with his dad. Or, I don't know, it's some gross ass shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with her, you know, on a few things. I agree with her on the Bridget Macron thing, you know, about how the president of uh, France's wife, so-called wife, is an actual man. I agree. Damn well looks like one, and it probably is. Yeah, she's really a man, but yeah. When I heard that shit for the first time, I was like, fuck, I always thought that person was a man. And apparently he is a man. That shit's gross. The best was when they were coming off the plane and he whacked him. Or she whacked him, or you know, whatever the fuck she was. Yeah. You know. Yeah. I don't know, some bullshit, man. Candace said that apparently that's his like that person is actually his dad in real life or some bullshit. I don't know. She said some whack ass shit one time that she suspects this and all that stuff. She's crazy as fuck. She's always been saying some crazy ass shit. But honestly, I believe it. It's just like they said. I don't think she's done anything on Obama, but a lot of people have said that Obama's wife is a man too. Apparently, is Big Mike. There's a lot of allegedly these are the things that are happening. Because apparently Big Mike was you know, he was dancing one time on stage and he moved a certain way and you saw his penis. Cause a woman don't have nothing sticking out down below. And then when they were dancing, they showed that shit on TikTok the other day. I was fucking dying. And then there was a picture from way back, right? And it's definitely a man that transitioned to a woman. And one day he fucked up on a speech and says, I wanna thank my lovely wife Michael. And then when he caught himself, he fucked up. So now everybody calls his wife Big Mike. I believe a lot of shit, but honest to God, you just never know, man. AI is taking over the world right now, so you're never gonna really know the truth. It's sad because AI is just like absolutely crazy, but you can tell AI shit though. You can tell certain things are AI and photoshopped. You can tell, like you can just see, and you can tell. It's pretty good though. Some of the AI shit's really good. Some of it like is really believable, but you just know. You can just tell. But I wouldn't be surprised, you know. Well, not me. I don't have to because that woman, what was her name? Joan Rivers. She was an interview one time, and she says Obama was our first gay president. And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" She goes, "Oh, you didn't know? Michelle Obama is really a man." And then about a week later, somebody killed her, or she died. Apparently, allegedly, somebody killed her. A week after she said that on live TV. So something's going on there somewhere. But now the talk of the town is the Epstein files. How everybody's a pedo now, and one person says they don't know him. Hillary Clinton's lying through her teeth, and Bill Clinton's lying through their teeth. They're all getting, questioned and shit. They're all lying and shit. They're talking about they don't know him. They never knew he did that shit. Shut your ass up. You're all over them damn files. And there's pictures of you guys hanging out with the guy. Lying ass people. She was so defensive during her thing. She was all shouting back at the people, was asking her questions. Bill was all calm. He had the glasses like this, and they was asking him. He was like, "Were you at Epstein's Island?" He's like, "Yeah, I was there sometimes, but I never knew what he was doing." Did you ever have any women underage? No. Hey, I was laughing. I said these people love lying like shit, acting like they don't know. Man, shut up. People lying like hell. You was all up there doing that dumbass shit. Okay, Lisa. Take care. Good seeing you. Fiona, I believe Candace on a lot of things, and she's been right about a few things. And you know, if you think about it, they can get into a lot of trouble if that shit's not true. You can't go around accusing people of shit. That's why a lot of people say allegedly. Because if you don't say allegedly, like I just said a couple times there, you can get in trouble for like defamation of character, and especially if you're on a worldwide like podcast. And why do you think her podcast was number one? It's because she's telling the truth, you know. And a lot of people, I don't know, but the way things are going now in this day and age, I honestly I hope God protects those people like her that say the truth and say things like, and because people will fucking kill you for that shit, man. You gotta watch your mouth. Sometimes people really can get you. Or people can dig up your shit and push shit on you and make you look stupid. So you have to be careful about what you say, especially on the internet. You know, people can get in trouble, a lot of trouble. But I'm sure there's people that want to sue her. She said that before. The people that trying to sue her and shit. But nothing ever comes out of those things apparently, because apparently she's telling the truth. But it's not just her. There's a few people that have said a lot of things and they're true. A lot of people. But I just think everything's going crazy right now. A lot of people I think a lot of people have a misunderstanding and a denial of what's really going on in this world, and what's best for the world and what's not good for the world and what is good for the world. But that's another day's story. But I feel like a lot of people are living in delusionment on what's going on and how the world's being run, what's going on in the world actually, instead of like denying it. You know, like people need to like stop denying what's really going on. Like you see the evidence, or it's true, but you live in denial, and you should. And no one's asking you to praise somebody you don't like, but you gotta get your facts straight. You gotta understand that this is the reality of it, no matter what. No matter who's in power or who is doing what's doing this. At the end of the day, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. No matter who's in power. You gotta do what's best for your country and stop living in delusionment. But that's everybody has their own opinions on those things, and I don't like to talk about politics too much because people get sensitive, and people get mad and shit. But at the end of the day, let's pray that, the leaders of the world get it right. Yeah. All right, Barbie, good night. I'm going to get out of here myself. It's already midnight. I need to go to sleep. I'm ready for my bed now. And I don't want to talk about no politics and bullshit, but yeah, Candace Owens, I like her. I'm subscribed to her. I watch her videos and I see her like updates and shit like that. I like watching her. She's cool. But to each their own. Everybody has an opinion. But you know, I like to listen to everybody's opinion. Just like how, some people like mayonnaise and some people don't. But that's okay. I like mayonnaise. But if you don't, that's cool. I ain't gonna look at you different. I still like you, Fiona, even though you don't like mayonnaise. I just know if I ever took you out to dinner, that I probably won't eat anything with mayonnaise so it doesn't gross you out. That's all. Deal. All right, good seeing you guys. You have a wonderful night and a good day tomorrow. Don't do anything I wouldn't. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. No problem.